The walls of the Chapelle Miraculeuse are covered with gifts, offered in thanks for the miracles granted here. The saved lives of sailors who sought help, the freedom given to prisoners doomed to die. But Rocamadour is something far greater than its legends and traditions. It's a place where broken and sorrowing people have come, repentant and thankful people too. It's a place where humans of many minds, centuries and languages have met with the divine. That's a miracle in itself. Just before the Second World War, the composer Francis Poulenc made a pilgrimage to Rocamadour after the death of a close friend in a car accident. The experience moved him deeply, and he returned to his Catholic faith. Immediately, he wrote a work entitled Litanie à la Vierge Noire, dedicated to the black statue of Mary, the mysterious Black Virgin of Rocamadour. The power of the place lingered on in the mind of Francis Poulenc. Years later, he found himself setting to music one of the famous poetic hymns of Mary, grieving for her dying son upon the cross. After he'd finished the task of writing the music, he declared that this Stabat Mater was itself one of the miracles of Rocamadour. He dedicated the work to another friend who had died and who had also made a pilgrimage there, to the memory of Christian Bérard, who confided his soul to Our Lady of Rocamadour. It meant something to Poulenc that he was not alone in being moved by a place he loved. The Stabat Mater is tragic, gentle, and beautiful. And although the words are not those of Jesus' mother, they may have been written 1,000 years later or more, they give poetic voice to the feelings which Mary must have had, and which so many people find in themselves. Those who have experienced the death of someone they love. At the cross, her station keeping, stood the mournful mother weeping, close to Jesus to the last. Through her heart, his sorrow sharing, all his bitter anguish bearing, now at length the sword has passed.
Stabat mater dolorosa, iuxta crucem lacrimosa, dum pendebat filius. Cuius animam gementem, contristatam ac dolentem, per transivit gladius.